boys and girls. I want to welcome you to Beanbag Storytime, and I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe and healthy and having some fun. So today I want to share with you a book called The Color of Things, and I have shared this in the classroom to most of you, and I think it's one of your favorites, so I'm going to share it with you today. I hope you enjoy. The Color of Things. 10 years ago in the town of Monroe, something took place that few people know. On May 17th, a warm sunny day, the color of things was taken away. Red, yellow, orange, purple, and blue, all of these colors vanished from view. The green in the grass, the brown in the hair, all of these colors were no longer there. Nothing was left but a colorless gray. How did this happen? Here is the way. Deep in the ground, in a dark, dingy pit, lived Dr. D. Drainett and Madame DeWitt. This powerful duo was so evil and bad that the beauty of colors made them quite mad. Sickening and shocking, they yelled with emotion. Let's drain all the colors into the ocean. So they drained all the red out of a rose and all of the pink from a little girl's toes. They emptied the green out of a parrot and all of the orange found in a carrot. They drained all the purple in a teenager's skirt and baby blue polka dots off of her shirt. They poured out the yellow from a butterfly's wing and all of the color from every last thing. Hooray! Yelled the duo with villainous glee as they watched all the colors swirl into the sea. And just to make sure that the town would stay drab, they emptied the ocean into their lab, gurgling and swooshing through tubes of clear glass. Through loops and through spirals, the colors ran fast. At the end of the lab was a big witch's pot that sizzled and bubbled with a brew that was hot. And out of the tubes the colors did drip into this kettle, a treacherous trip. Red, blue, and yellow turned into gray as all of the colors bubbled away. We did it! Roared Drainett, puffed up with pride, while Madame DeWitt just laughed till she cried. And the air of Monroe hung heavy as lead, for the colors were gone, the colors were dead. The folks of Monroe were mournfully sad, and many of them were terribly mad. They searched high and low, looking for red. They looked for poor yellow under the bed. They emptied their closets looking for green, and they looked for dear purple in the latrine. They cleaned out their cabinets and dumped out their drawers. They thought maybe orange had seeped through the floors. They dug for the colors deep in the ground, but nowhere at all were they to be found. In the far end of town, on the top of a hill, lived a girl with a wagon, once red. She was Jill. This child possessed a passion quite rare for the color of things like the red of her hair. Although she was only 9 years old, Jill knew it was wrong to take colors away. To her they were precious, worth much more than jewels. She'd rescue them soon from those two evil fools. Jill ran to her yard, hair flying free, and stopped when she got to the stump of a tree. The tree stump was hollow, mossy, and wide, and she reached for the treasure she had hidden inside. 21 bottles, each filled with paint that came from a rainbow before it grew faint. The colors were brilliant, vivid, and true, for they never were found by the terrible two. Jill loaded her wagon and dashed down the street, shouting with spirits to the kids she did meet. Come, get some paint and go get a brush. There's work to be done and we've all got to rush. Children came running from all parts of town, and waving their brushes they gathered around. They painted each other, including their faces, hair bows and buttons and even shoelaces. They each took a bottle and put on a smock and started to paint every house on the block. With purple, red, orange, and aquamarine, they painted a traffic light, red, yellow, green. They painted a mailbox the bluest of blue, a dog they made orange, an alley cat too. The grass they made green with some yellow mixed in. They painted a statue and gave it a grin. They painted the flowers pink, red, and white, azaleas and tulips, oh, what a sight. They painted a robin, a blue jay, a wren. They painted a butterfly, rooster, and hen. The sidewalk they painted a very hot pink with purplish polka dots What do you think? They painted a sunset in the last of the light and worked long and hard all through the night. And after the very last star was complete, these 21 children fell swiftly asleep. When morning arrived, the folks of the town came out of their houses and danced all around. The young and the old, the women and men were delighted to see all the colors again. They cheered for the children, all 21, and said many thanks for what they had done. Jill gave a smile, and so did the rest. They felt that their lives had truly been blessed. As for Dr. D. Drainett and Madame DeWitt, later that day they climbed from their pit. At the sight of the colors they cried and bewailed, "The colors are back! Alas, we have failed! It's ghastly, disgusting!" The two of them whined, and into their hole they once again climbed. So wherever you live, in whatever town, remember to look at the colors around. For the red of a sunset, the blue sea and light, the things you hold dear could be drained overnight. And if you have paints, don't throw them away. Keep them close to your heart, for they might save the day. The end. Boys and girls, thank you so much for joining me today for Beanbag Storytime and for The Color of Things. I hope you enjoyed the book. And if you want to take it a little bit further, think about your favorite colors. Go around the house and pick out some things that are your favorite colors. You can set them up for a still life and draw them if you like. And whatever you do choose to do, please send me a photo. I would love to see them. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. And I miss you.